Shelby County High School has now introduced a new incentive store or point system that students could use their points to spend at the new incentive store. What is the new incentive store?
Okay, so the new incentive store is an opportunity for us to recognize students who have done the right thing. We spend a lot of time as administrators dealing with students who maybe don't always make the best choices. And so students who do make the right choices, whether it's grades, behavior, attendance, or all three, or any combination of those, we want to have a chance to recognize them and reward those students. So that's kind of how that started, or where the idea came from. You may remember that when you came to do your service day in the summer, if you had honor roll, we gave you an event pass to get into 10 events, home events for free. Or if you had straight A's, we waived your device usage fee for the year. So we started with that, and then we wanted to kind of expand, and we wanted to have lots of options and lots of incentives. So that's where the store idea came from.
How does it work?
Okay, so we ran reports from the first quarter of the year based on grades, attendance, and behavior for all 5 grades in the building. So a student who had straight A's earned 4 points for the quarter. A student who had all A's and B's earned 3 points. A's, B's, and only 1 C, 2 points. And A's, B's, and more than 1 C, no D's or F's, 1 point. And then if you had no absences whatsoever, you earned 3 points. If you had only excused absences, you had 2. And if you had no more than 1 unexcused absence, you got 1. With behavior, if you had no behavior referrals, you got 3 points. If you had only one behavior referral, but it wasn't a suspendable offense, you got a point. So add all those together, maximum points were 10. Very few students did not earn at least a point. I was able to send a mass email out to everybody to kind of let you know all of that I just said and what points you specifically had, and that you could redeem them at the cart. So students come down, they give us their name, they should know how many points they have. We're trying to teach you also to use your email. So we're saying check your email, come tell us how many points, and then you can spend your points all at once on whatever items you want. It's a lot like, I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese, Gaddyland, Renaissance Fun Park, all those places that you redeem points. It's the same kind of idea on a much smaller scale. And so you redeem your points, and you can do all of them at once. You can do part of them and save them. Points will roll all year long. We'll run a report after the second quarter. You can add those points together and keep using them, or you can spend them all and start over again second quarter. So, and just because you didn't earn your points in the first quarter doesn't mean you can't in the second quarter. It starts fresh from the beginning of the second quarter to the end of the second quarter. Doesn't have anything to do with what happened in the first quarter. Does that make sense?
How can this benefit the students?
Well, like I started to say, I think it can reward them for working hard. There's another incentive for an added incentive, I guess, for doing the right thing. But also, it lets a student know we're paying attention. We do notice when you do the right thing, and we do appreciate when you do the right thing. And this is kind of our way of saying that. It's been a lot of fun to run the store during lunch and to have that interaction and see people say, oh, I don't have any points. Students will say, I don't have any points. I'm not even gonna look, I don't have any points. Check your email, I bet you do. I bet you have at least a couple. And people are surprised. They've been surprised how many points they've gotten and get excited. Even if it's just a candy bar. It's something you wouldn't have gotten if we hadn't done it otherwise. So I think it benefits them by giving them an incentive to work harder if they need to, recognizing them for the hard work they already do. And it gives us a chance to interact with students in a positive way too.
Go check out the new store in the lobby at lunch, where you can buy tons of goodies, snatch that chocolate. Go check it out.